Tonight at 6, what are you supposed to do when you're approached by a cop in a traffic stop? Philando Castile was killed in Minnesota last week after he was pulled over for a busted taillight.
He allegedly informed that officer of his permit, as was explained by his fiancée over Facebook Live. And as he told the officer he was grabbing for his wallet, the officer shot him 4 times.
It's a situation that anyone can find themselves. But what are you supposed to do, especially if you're pulled over in a concealed carry state?
Our Megan Hickey has been digging into the concealed carry laws across the nation. And Megan, they're different state by state.
Right, Ohio is one of just 15 states that requires permit holders to notify an officer immediately. But it's what they do afterwards that can be so crucial. The viral Facebook video picks up right after the shooting, but Philando Castile's girlfriend makes a startling claim.
He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID.
And according to the officer, Castile was reaching for something.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
Castile later died in the hospital, but if he was reaching for a permit, was that wrong? Sergeant Rob Gable of the Ohio State Highway Patrol says that in the state of Ohio, the answer is yes.
When someone says, I have a weapon, and then they start reaching for things, that becomes an area of concern for us.
So even though it's required that Ohio permit holders inform the officer approaching the car, they're not allowed to reach for anything.
We can see the palms of hands, because that's where the weapon is held. So when we can see palms, it makes us feel a little more safe.
CCW permit instructor Todd Karam said that is lesson number 1.
Honesty is your best practice.
But he told me many people don't realize that the duty to inform applies to all occupants of the car, and those drivers and passengers can be arrested if they don't.
If you're very clear, keep your hands calm in a safe place, you should have no reason to scare the officer.
Sergeant Gable told me that it's not just CCW permit holders who should practice keeping their hands on the steering wheel.
You know, traffic stops are one of the most dangerous things that we do.
And in Ohio, officers can also learn of permit holders when they run the license plate, but that can be tricky if the suspect is not driving their own car. Live in Cleveland, Megan Hickey, News Channel 5.